Gotta admit, Chiefs logo and Raiders logo next to each other.
They look great.
They look like they're meant
amazing.
to be there.
They look amazing. I wonder what big market D-line thinks of that DNVR logo and that fancy Monday Night Football graphic.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be a fan.
It's literally the font from ESPN, and I just turned it into DNVR.
Oh, man.
I don't know if you want to admit that.
Yeah, I'll admit that comment.
That's literally the Monday Night logo. I just turned it into DNVR.
Yeah, you should stop saying this.
I am not.
I don't think
for
we want
personal
to
use.
disclose
It's not.
It's not
for
you.
personal use.
It's personal use because I'm using it, and I personally like it.
Yep, you're just incriminating yourself further and further with every word.
Yeah, but as a company, I think Yaya's confession did just absolve us of any responsibility. So we got that going for us.
I would like to publicly state that I do not approve the use of that.
Don't approve.
We'll no longer use it. It's
straight
gone.
gas. Straight gas.
Does look
Love
dope.
that. Love that.
I wish that this football matchup would be as good as the logo matchup is. But it will not be.
Alas, one of the two sides is not worthy of their logo. Or maybe far too worthy of it.
Yeah, it's actually a good logo, I have to admit.
Oh, it's a great logo.
But yeah, they're not
I mean,
worthy
I love to hate it, but it's a great logo.
Yeah, love to hate it, exactly. Good colors, good logo, I admit it.
It's not like the Nebraska logo, which
unlike
is
the
literally
Chiefs.
the N for novice driver in Ireland, you know.
Yes. The Chiefs logo actually sucks, and their colors are even worse. But they are the much better football team.
Yeah.
What was your betting weekend like before we jump into that?
Okay, for starters, betting uncomfortably, an absolute smash hit. Starts off 3-1. UCLA, go Bruins. My stupid pea-sized brain the entire time thought Utah was a guarantee, and the Bruins just ran away with it. USC covered the bigger spread.
Wait, that was one of our
Betting uncomfortably.
Yes.
So Saturday, betting uncomfortably was a smash hit.
Yep.
4-2. It's a shame Bama couldn't
By
cover
the way,
the
Friday,
number.
CSU bet uncomfortably.
Right. You nailed it. So really 5-2. 5-2. Just magical. And then the Lions fucked us. And Sunday just went, and things were salvaging themselves. Like the Niners blew the Panthers out. I'm feeling good. Eagles not covering that 5.5 number killed me.
Yep.
Of course, the Chargers not being allowed to charger because Jacoby Brissett didn't get the memo. The Browns actually are the kings of that.
I know. They're the only team that's more powerful.
Joe Flacco got him for
Did you know that the Chargers have only won 2 out of their last 17 games when they trailed by 14 points at one point, and both games are against the Browns.
Holy shit.
2-15.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The Browns Browning is actually more powerful than the Chargers charging.
Really, we should do an exchange program where Browns fans are allowed in San Diego and...
Well, they're in Los Angeles now.
I know, but any Chargers fan is in San Diego. I don't believe they're in LA. I actually saw a decent amount of Chargers jerseys in the crowd.
No.
No?
Couldn't be.
I felt like I did.
No.
Also, dude, field goals right over the upright, I think that's out.
Dude, why...
That's out. There's no way that should be counted as in.
Why can't the field goal posts go higher?
Also, field goal posts should go higher. This is a Bill Simmons-ism thing Simmons would talk Corolla. It's a Corolla thing for literally 15 years. He wants to raise the goalpost. I've only seen it matter in maybe a couple cases.
Yeah, so add 12 feet to it.
Add 12 feet. What would be the issue?
I don't understand.
None.
The kickers are getting stronger. The ball is going higher. We need to raise the things.
So anyways, we got Bailey Zappi, and then the Birds couldn't cover the Bird spread, and primetime kind of sucked. And I went 6-8 on my NFL picks. I didn't diversify enough and get after props or SGPs, and
So I had
a good week of exploring theories, not of winning money. How'd your unders do, Ryan?
Terrible.
Okay, well, I felt like a bounce back overs week.
And you called it.
But then you look at the slate, it's only that sandwich part of the schedule that was overs. The bread slices, the top of the slate and the bottom of the slate, still unders heavy.
Thursday night football and Sunday night football.
Well, primetime unders,
Yep.
everyone knows.
Yeah.
But still.
I had what I call a living on a prayer weekend. So all of our bet uncomfortably bets were hitting, which would have been great if I actually
I know.
bet them.
We were
No,
too
I didn't bet them.
uncomfortable to bet them.
No, I bet them, but I also bet on way too much other shit.
Yeah.
I was losing all that. I had like all these unders in college football and like a couple parlayed, and I took bad beats on one. I thought I put 2 units on the Iowa under and then doubled down on 2 more after there was an opening drive field goal. Turns out, Dre, I accidentally bet the over the second time, which just canceled out my first bet. So
that sucks.
thankfully, I didn't notice until after the game, so I watched the whole game enjoying every second of it.
But if you caught it initially, you might have been able to buy it out.
That's true. It's true. But
I love that you're such a like. It's more the vibes than the money.
Yes.
That you are more thankful you didn't know
100%.
than that you did know. What were those toys? He was like a strong man. You could stretch.
Stretch Armstrong.
Stretch Armstrong. That's your Stretch Armstrong mistake of the week. You stretched yourself too thin.
Yes.
Stretch Armstrong.
So anyways, I have all
Classic.
these bad beats on Saturday. Not like true bad beats, but just like, oh, I lost by half a point or like whatever.
Yeah. You mentioned that, right?
Then I do the old desperate heave on Oregon State trailing 17-7.5.
The betting gods sometimes reward these
Yes.
horrible decisions.
Yes.
It's true.
And-
you did have to suffer through a ton of sexual puns that RG3 unleashed on you.
Someone has to stop Robert Griffin.
It's really the 2 you shared with me were just horrible. And I mean, we love a good bit on this show. We're not against humor, sexual puns, sexual innuendos, just good old-fashioned good times.
When every opportunity you have, you make a sexual joke, you go from like, oh, guy who's funny, who can like slide in a good joke here and there, to like, oh, this is just a horned up old man.
This is why Dan Snyder loved him so much. Yep, I know.
Like-
I know.
RG3, and
Oh.
the vibe that I'm getting is that RG3 did this once and he went viral for it. And so now he's just going back to the well and back to the well and back to the well. It's like it's like when a
man.
kid says something they're not supposed to say and everyone laughs.
Yeah, it's the old
And then-
fart noise.
And then
yeah.
they just keep doing it
Yeah,
over and
for the
over
rest
and
of
over
the
again.
evening is fart
So
noises.
someone tell RG3 like, we don't need you to sit. Like he's
Well, and then
stretching.
they're playing
too.
Oregon State.
Oh,
So he just like he couldn't help himself.
he
Like,
said, "Pound that beaver 100 times."
"What is he doing? What is he doing?" I'm laughing when Ryan says it. When I saw the clip, I was appalled though.
It's crazy.
It's insane.
Yes.
ESPN's not going to stop him
Yeah.
at some point.
So, anyways, the Beavers get a come from behind win, and I hit a massive.
What else? It's a fun time where
I hit
it's a
him-
shtick on a shtick, you know.
I hit a massive plus 250, and then I doubled down at plus 300 with the rest of my
Insane.
account.
Insane.
And the Beavers literally pull out the
Had
most
no business
wild,
winning. Yeah.
ridiculous Minneapolis
Absurd.
miracle bullshit to win the game, and
It
I'm
was
just
absurd.
like, now I can go to bed. Right back where I started the day.
What a great way.
Yesterday, all of my unders don't hit. Everything else isn't hitting. Then I'm sitting there with Allie before the Eagles game. And like, I have a thought in my head who's going to score the first touchdown for the Eagles. And I'm like, Allie, who's got first touchdown? She's like, Jalen Hurts. Boom. That's exactly what I was thinking. We both go in on it. I win everything back that I lost in the early slate. Then
Jalen.
I did get caught doing the old DraftKings boost on Lamar over 1.5 touchdown passes last night. So in the end, I pretty much ended the weekend where I started.
I know, and I was telling my mother-in-law, shout outs to Nan, that we are rooting for the Bengals to go up and then the Ravens to get the ball and pull off a game-winning drive because, you know, big Lamar guy. That happens exactly. I didn't bet on it. Like an idiot. What are we doing?
Justin Tucker, dude.
Wow. Love that guy.
Is he the best person at his job in the NFL?
Best person at his job in the NFL. Gosh. I think it'd be him and Cooper Kupp as a route runner receiver.
And then probably
he has the
Allen
longest
Mahomes.
track record. Allen Mahomes is the best.
Allen and Mahomes.
Oh, Allen and Mahomes.
Yeah, he's not on the Justin Tucker level. Justin Tucker,
As a hybrid?
in his career,
He's better than Kyle
24 out
Juszczyk
of-
is a tight fullback.
Justin Tucker, in his career,
Oh, I saw that.
24 out of 25 on field goals within the last 2 minutes that changed the
Fourth
lead.
quarter game winning with the lead or tying.
Or tying.
And after yesterday, 25 of 26.
25 26. No one is performing in the clutch at that rate.
In the disgusting Northeast?
Dude's unbelievable.
Are you kidding me?
Marty said, who's the second best kicker? Yeah, I mean, the Raiders kicker's pretty good. I feel like he never misses. I think he's actually never missed a kick at home.
He's a Coloradoan, right?
No.
It's the other. He's the
We
former
did see him
Auburn
at
kid.
the Senior Bowl, though.
Anyone good we've seen at the Senior Bowl, except for Pat Mahomes, sadly.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Great
It
weekend.
was a weird weekend.
Ups and downs. Look at us.
And tonight, we're going to make a bunch of money.
We're ready for it
Because-
all over again.
Last season, the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Las Vegas Raiders by a combined score of 89-20.
It was really something else. Something else.
And that's what's going to happen again tonight.
I'm with you, Rhino. I'm with you.
So this is a don't overthink it game. This is not a bet uncomfortably game. Very different. Very different.
Yep. It's like the Bills-Steelers game, which wasn't a bet uncomfortably. It was
This
Bills
is
by a
blowout.
million.
Yes, by a
and this
billion.
will be Chiefs by a gajillion.
That was my only win of the morning slate.
tough. The Lions, I'm still shook by the Lions.
Yeah.
I started Jared Goff in fantasy.
Oh.
I've done this every week.
You know what we missed?
Tua last week. It's just I'm probably the reason Russ broke his shoulder. I was starting Russ to open the season.
You know what we missed on that one? Belichick versus Goff. The same Belichick that shut down Goff plus McVay in the Super Bowl.
Ended his career really
Yes.
as a top tier quarterback.
So I think that's what we forgot to. So in the notes, let's just think, give ourselves a little more time next week.
I'd say Belichick also gives Justin Tucker a run for his money as who does their job better than anyone else. Also, I think you've run through some people in the PR department for the Broncos that are up there. Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very good. The Justin Tucker of PR.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So let's go big threes here.
Big
Again,
three.
don't overthink it. Big three. Chiefs -7, -120.
Oh, yeah. I gave this out on Friday in error, so I apologize. I am not repeating picks, but consensus.
I think I might put my entire account on this.
I know. I mean, there's some juicy -14s. There's some -20.5s.
Right. It's like, do you go for the higher risk, higher reward with a lower bet? Or just say, again, don't overthink it. We don't need 3 picks today. We only need 1.
Right.
Let's get in and let's ride.
Plus 193 on -14. Chiefs.
Plus how much?
193. Oh, that's not enough juice?
That's not a number that they give out at DraftKings Sports.
Plus 376 on Chiefs -20.5.
What the fuck? I've literally never seen a bet at DraftKings Sportsbook that didn't end in a 0 or a 5.
Oh my god.
Unless it's a parlay.
That's too funny. No, these are adjusted lines you can bet on at the King of Sportsbook, DraftKings Sportsbook.
Okay. Anyways, I think that might just be my bet. I'm just betting on the Chiefs -7. I don't really need to do anything else. Chiefs over 30.5 though, if you have to. They went crazy on the Buccaneers defense.
Yep, they did. Everyone's favorite defense lost you 2 picks in a row.
Yes,
Shit, maybe 3. I think you were the one who had Tampa.
probably.
Yeah, you had Tampa. Damn
Yeah.
it, Ryan.
So Chiefs over 30.5. They're probably going to score 40 in this game, I think.
Sure.
And
the
then
blink of an eye.
I don't know what I was doing here, but Mr. Hunty P
That's supposed to be an over on the P. That's supposed to be an
Oh,
It's
okay.
Mr. Hunty. I just felt really Renfro was too long to spell out, and
So
Hunter.
Mr. Hunty.
And then
Mr. Hunty.
Hunter just felt really weird having on the graphics. So I'm like, and I can't
He
do
d-
Hunty Renfrey. So I'm like,
What he
Mr.
did is
Hunty.
he scrambled my brains. I thought I thought Kareem Hunt was on the Chiefs again. I was like, what's going on right now?
Okay, so we're going with Hunter Renfro over 4.5 receptions.
It's not a Lamar Hunt reference.
Nope, not a Lamar Hunt, not a Kareem Hunt.
Didn't feel right. Like the vibes weren't right with writing Hunter on there.
I would have just gone with Renfro. Renfrow.
Or
That's
just Fro.
less than Mr. Hunty with a space.
About the same.
Well, we all make choices in life.
Yes, we
This
do.
is the choice that Yaya made, and we
Okay, I
well,
am.
we stand by you, Yaya. We
I
stand
am
by
in
you.
support of a super pro Chiefs SGP that I feel like we should make in the second half of the show.
Absolutely, Rhino. Love that for you and me. Let's go to my big three. Taking my talents to South Beach style. Remember that big three? Look at this, Ryan. It's a teaser inspired SGP. Chiefs minus 3.5. And parlayed with over 47.5 at plus 130.
We're doing parlays, huh? In the old big three.
It's a tease. It's a classic tease.
A little tease piece. Okay.
It's an SGP tease. Then Derek Carr over 274.5. Carr is like over 300 in like 9 of the last 10. It's
Just
incredible.
gonna throw it the whole game.
I mean, they're going to be down really by a lot early. So, yeah, of course. And then Travis Kelce has gone over 90 receiving yards in 5 of the last 6. I want to say home games. Those stats that I can't quite remember provided to you by Stats
Those are
Hub
called vibe
at
stats.
DraftKings Sportsbook. No, when they were done originally, the stat was sound, but I can't.
I know, but
a lot
it's
has
just like you just felt the vibe of the stat.
I
You didn't
felt the
necessarily
vibe.
need
I
to
felt the vibe.
remember it.
Right, exactly. Also, I'm used to, I submit my picks at 1, we do the show at 2, and boom, boom. Now it's 4:30, we do the show. New time.
Speaking of,
New time alert.
all week this week we're testing out 4:30. So let us know what you guys think.
So, maybe show up. Show up at 4:30. Try to make these vibes
By the
sustain.
way, we made it. We made it through where Tuesdays and Wednesdays are irrelevant because the Avs are back on Wednesday. So tomorrow is our last day of the cold, dark winter.
I know the higher ups who run our show told me no more guess the totals on Wednesday. We have an Avs game to talk about.
Yeah. Guess the totals was like Guess the Line's less attractive sister.
Yeah, and served us right until Ryan lost all those unders bets this weekend. So
Yeah.
what can we say?
I felt the unders, and you knew it all along. Should have listened.
I felt it. I did. All right.
Back to the big three.
That's
Oh,
it.
you
Kelsey.
got it. Okay,
We
all
got it. Got it.
All right. So then
That's a big
you were
fo-
doing something with your
It's
hands
a big
there.
4 masquerading
What's that?
as a DraftKings Sportsbook. Double-fisted number 1 in all the land. Everyone knows that.
Also,
Ryan.
DraftKings, a cool little thing about DraftKings. So
Uh-huh.
remember they were like all those boosts that they were giving out weren't hitting.
Shit, I didn't use my free bet. Or maybe I did and I lost it. Let's
Anyways, they were giving out all these boosts that weren't hitting, like Josh
Sure.
Allen over 1.5 touchdowns. It didn't hit.
Yeah.
There was another one that didn't hit. So last night they just said, fine, you guys can have the over or the under boosted on Lamar passing touchdowns. I took the over. It hit. It went under. I should have known.
That was low scoring. I didn't see that coming.
I know.
I
Bummer.
didn't
I didn't
see
really
that
watch
coming.
most of the game. It's with the old family, my family.
My family. I watched it with my family.
We were having steaks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lucia requested steak while we had something else. So
Wow. They're very bougie. She like sushi too.
No, she hates sushi.
Has she actually tried it?
Not really. Not
Yeah.
really. She did think the rice was good.
Sushi became my favorite food when I was 9 years old.
I believe it.
R.I.P. my family.
My family, yeah. Yeah, tough scene for them indeed. It's kind of the opposite of being a DraftKings Sportsbook user.
Yes.
Not bougie. They'll take care of you.
They will take care of you.
Great offers, great prices, great customer service.
Monday Night Football, first quarter over 9.5 boosted from -140 to +100. Do we like it?
Sign me up.
All right, let's opt in.
It's going to be a high
Just
score.
one of the many deals they give over there. And when the deals aren't hitting, they try to change it, like last night with the over or the under on Lamar. Pretty cool. Love the people over at DraftKings Sportsbook. They're really take care of us. And so you should get in on that by using the code DNVR when you sign up over at DraftKings. Of course, age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details. Yes. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
Get busy with Busy Bones. Shout out to Pastor Rhett, who shares with us. Shout out to my friend who sent me $5 so I could gamble with him tonight.
Wow. That actually means both of you are going to do well in your bets. I have this huge superstition when I'm at the tables in Vegas. Anytime one of my friends runs out of money, I have to buy them back in. Usually sets them off on a heater.
My superstition while watching primetime football is I don't ignore my child when she needs help with something she's doing in bed when she should be going to sleep. Because if I ignore her, my bets don't work out. If I go help her, my bets turn around.
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
That's smart.
I can watch on my phone. It's no problem.
That's smart.
Yeah, it's
always follow the vibes.
Genius.
Always
follow
follow
the vibes. I'm sure Pastor Rhett would approve.
Yes.
And if you don't approve, Pastor Rhett, please keep it to yourself. Okay. Okay. What would our dilemma be on a gorgeous Monday in the Mile High City?
How to build an MNF SGP, and no, we're not doing the alphabet. We're trying to make some money, so let's go over to DraftKings Sportsbook and let's flip that thing.
You're not even interested in pre-cooks anymore.
No,
right? You're over
I don't
that
fuck with pre-cooks.
Pre-cooked phase of your life.
Do you like a pre-roll? Don't love a pre-cooked.
Actually, I don't. See, Master Roller over here don't like a pre-roll.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's,
I'm not trying to. Yeah. Whatever.
I can do it better on my own.
Your shit's probably canoeing left and right.
You have no idea. I think I could go with head-to-head with the best in the world. But
one-handed?
No, not one-handed. I need two hands. The best in
lame.
the world aren't doing it one-handed.
I would say they are.
I don't
First thing you got to do
you're talking
is
about, sir.
I don't even smoke that much.
MNF super touchdown boost. Oh, I'm not interested.
I just appreciate a well-rolled J.
It's true.
Okay, so we can get boosted SGPs tonight.
Oh, my free bet's still available. Incredible.
And so make sure you opt into the boosted SGP.
Yep.
And let's begin our journey with.
Wow, that's amazing.
I think this is where we get crazy on the Chiefs
Game
and how much they're going to win by. So game lines, alternate spread. I'm not seeing any of the weird numbers that you're talking about. Mine are all end in zeros.
Oh boy, we're having okay. Come on, flip
some
that
techie
thing.
issues.
All right, there we go. Oh, it's
Chiefs
moved
minus
to
13.5. It only moves in the.
Okay, Chiefs minus 13.5. Love that.
Okay. Quarters.
Do you like my pick with the over?
Yes. So
50.
what's that at?
That's like 51.5. It's at 52, the regular one.
What do you want? You want to buy it down just in case?
I bought it down, yeah. 47.5. It's fun like that.
I worry about the Raiders holding up their end.
I know.
Over 47.5 sounds good.
Okay, great.
I kind of want to go
quarters might be a great idea.
wire to wire Chiefs victory.
Ooh.
So we give them in the first quarter, we get them at the half. I don't know.
Love that.
Okay.
At the half, first quarter, half, and we took the spread.
The half didn't change anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it did. It did from 390 to 425.
Over Derek Carr passing yards, so like over 254.5.
So I'm not in a player prop mood. Like I just know that the Chiefs are going to win by a lot.
Right. Would we go
kind of like when the Nuggets are like 13-point favorites and you're like, you can't trust the Jokic props tonight because it might be a blowout.
Yeah, it's true. Good point.
So, team TD props. We already have. Oh,
What about team scoring props? Take a nice juicy over on the Chiefs, like 30.5.
that's not that juicy because the team total is set at 30.5.
I know, but it'll boost our. Oh
Okay.
yeah, and it won't even give it to me because we're already in on the over and the Chiefs.
Okay. I mean,
Darn.
if you get up to 34.5, will it let you do it?
Oh man. Well.
It will,
Let's
but
see.
it barely impacts it. We don't need to do that. It's an unnecessary risk.
Yeah. Unnecessary roughness. Team stat prop. See, I kind of feel like the Chris Jones is going to have a monster game. Really, FDC's S up. But I felt like censoring myself on that one.
Got it. I picked up on it.
Okay, if you want, I can translate it in real time if
Thank
you'd
you.
rather. But I don't know. That's minus 3,000 for over 1 sack.
Yeah, that's not doing it for me.
Yeah. Also, notice how the sun really blasts in Rhinos.
Yeah, I'm trying to
physics.
dodge it right now.
Um,
Can't get any help from production, that's for sure.
I can't get to the side. Look at the window. It's covered already.
Could be covered more. So we're only at plus 425 right now. Are we cool with that? That's pre-boost.
What's the boost get us at?
With the boost, it's plus 531. That's Chiefs minus 13.5, over 47.5. Chiefs to win the first quarter, Chiefs to win the first half. That's a pretty easy path.
It is. What the heck? Let's do it.
Should we get more
No,
aggressive?
we always do this with the SGPs.
The only thing I would be willing to get in on more of is Patrick Mahomes passing touchdowns.
Well, I mean, I'm in on that. I'm in on that for sure. But I thought you were not into
Player props, I know.
props.
But
Mahomes passing tuds. 2+?
even I was going to say 3. That gets it to plus 650 with the boost.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Are we
That's kinda
Are we
nice.
gonna have a lot of regret if he doesn't get there because they run it in a couple times?
Shit, yeah, the blowout 3+ is too much. It's too much.
So you want 2?
Yeah, but I think that unboosts us because it's a minus.
It does unboost us.
Oh no, it does. It does. Never mind. Plus 552, boosted 30%.
Okay.
And it's not
feels
much. It's not much.
Let's just stay away from it because of my feeling on player props.
Yeah, your premonition that you
Yep.
had.
All
Okay.
right.
No, we're sticking to Rhino's premonition. We're just going to do these, I think.
Boom.
I think we feel A-okay. And I'm going to put my free bet on Chiefs minus 14.
Just for full disclosure, I'm only taking the Chiefs in our SGP. I just like to let the people know because I had to give out a big 3, but it really should just be a big one.
A big one, 3-unit play, Chiefs minus 7's what he's saying.
That is exactly what I'm saying.
Because you said you're only putting the Chiefs on your SGP. That became very confusing. That confused
No, I'm
me.
betting the Chiefs and my SGP.
And his SGP. Chiefs minus
Our
7
SGP.
and our SGP. Yaya played a big part in it.
Yes.
So we got to give him
Thank you.
credit.
Yeah. And we should put this on a graphic.
We should, when the graphic goes out,
We're 1-0 this year.
our track record's actually stunning.
Yep. So
So,
let's go.
look forward to that.
Shout out to Marty who said, I came into, no, he's just a horned up old man. Gentlemen, you have my attention. And I think he stayed around.
That's awesome, man. Zalgris, hello from Germany.
I think that's
To you.
Zacharias.
Zacharias, that makes more sense than Zalgris. I thought I saw an L in there. There's no L. That's terribly embarrassing for me.
All right, 4:30 the rest of the week. Come hang with us.
Boom.
We've got Avs. We got guested lines tomorrow. Avs on Wednesday. Thursday night football. Friday bets. The week is already set, so we'll see you at 4:30 the rest of the week.
Booyah.